Hello, welcome to the Cottage. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and this is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. We have made it to the 7th card in the Major Arcana, and this is the end of the first row or the first section of the Major Arcana. And I'm so excited because I love this card when it comes up in a reading. It is one of my favorite cards to use. Sorry if you're hearing the thunder, but it is wonderful to me. I love the sound. So if you're hearing that, it means it's going to rain again, and I love it. All right. I love it. Yes, it's monsoon season here in Arizona, and we look forward to that every year. Okay, jumping right in, the crystal for the Chariot is Tiger's Eye for its ability to maintain balance and focus while navigating obstacles. Perfect for the Chariot. Such a perfect match. It resonates with the solar plexus chakra, which is perfect for the Chariot as well, as you will find out throughout this video. So let's jump right into the Chariot. So 7s are all about taking stock at where you're at, evaluating how far you've come and what lies ahead, which is perfect for the Chariot. So let's get into the symbolism right away. The most obvious symbolism we can see is the 2 sphinxes. One is black and one is white. This has a lot to do with the subconscious and the conscious, the white being the conscious mind, the ideal, your goals, your values. The black being the subconscious, your fears, your needs, your desires. So they're both looking in different directions. They're faced in different directions because they are always kind of have your mind going one way different than the other. Now, the Chariot lies exactly in the middle of that, and I want to make a good parallel right away. You see here where these moons are. Of course, the Chariot aligns with the moon, but you see we have a comedy tragedy masks right there. Can you guys see those right on his shoulders? So they parallel, I'm always about as above, so below, the sphinxes. So the Chariot here, lies exactly in the middle of the comedy tragedy, subconscious conscious. So he's right in the middle of that, representing neutrality. That is why he can help you conquer your willpower. He's all about, you see how his face is very stern. He's not smiling. He's not frowning. He represents neutrality. So he's right in the middle of these 2 sphinx and right in the middle of the comedy tragedy masks. Isn't that cool? I love that. I love that. So he represents that middle ground. And then you see these astrological signs here, and then the stars on this canopy here. This represents divine alignment and divine timing, which is wonderful because that represents alignment. You have to be in alignment with your subconscious and conscious to have that willpower to overcome obstacles, which is the overarching theme of the Chariot. And what I like the most about what he represents. He represents progress and success and moving onward and upward, making big, bold strides and succeeding at whatever it is he puts his mind and attention on. This is power, this is positivity, and this is change. However, he is standing still. He isn't moving yet. So he is at the ready, but he is not moving yet. He is standing still, ready to move, but not quite moving yet. He's kind of like the quarterback of the tarot. He's ready to make his move, but he's standing still. He's on the lookout. So that's really important. As you can see behind him, he's got the River of Subconscious that we talked about in the High Priestess card, which is wonderful because he pulls from his subconscious. That aligns right with the moon being part of his background, part of his, the Cancer being a lunar sign. So along with that, being aligned with Cancer, he also, because of the castles in the back, he moves forward with his family and home in mind. So in the back of his mind, as in the background of the card, he moves forward with his family and home in mind. So that's really, really important. Everything that he does for his family. So that's really, really important to think about, to keep in mind when reading the Chariot. So that's the Chariot in a nutshell. That's basically what he's all about. So to sum up, the wisdom of the Chariot is the progress and success is really only progress and success if you're in alignment with your higher self and your higher ideals and goals. Otherwise, it's just empty change and forward movement just for the sake of forward movement. So he has to have that higher goal, hence the home and family. Have to be in alignment with your conscious and your subconscious. These both have to be working right. Otherwise, one wheel goes this way and one goes that way. Make sense? All right. So let's look at the Astromatrix Tarot. I love this. This is how I learned astrology. I love it. So here we have a black horse and a white horse representing the conscious and the subconscious. We have clouds here representing thought. And then we have the water here representing the subconscious mind or emotion. So we have thought and emotion going on here, representing the subconscious and the conscious, and him being in the middle of thought and emotion. He's riding that neutrality here, which I love that representation. He's balancing thought and emotion and riding that middle ground between left, right, and upper and lower. He's right in that middle. That's how he harnesses his power to move forward, to conquer his obstacles. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love symbolism. Don't you guys? Don't you guys love it? All right. Let's look at the Raven's Dream Tarot. It's been a while since I brought this out. Check this out. We have a bull charging right ahead. We've got fire at each side here. We have a string attached to each of the bull's horns, and then a laurel leaf, the laurel leaf of victory here. So we have victory that is guaranteed as long as that bull keeps moving forward, right? We have fire here representing that willpower, right? And the strings attached here is that motivation that pulls us. And that the raven representing you, or that chariot. So this is the charioteer. The bull would be the chariot pulling along, and then the two fires would be the sphinxes or the horses. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this representation. It's like the laurel leaf is the victory, like the finish line, and that there is nothing stopping that bull at all. The strings aren't they might as well not even be there. Just holding that raven there and just kind of pulling that raven along, and there's just full, I feel like he's going to come right at me. So I love this interpretation because it's almost as if it's going to come right out, right out of the card. This is such a powerful image. And I think that's important, that the chariot be a powerful image because he represents so much power. Isn't that awesome? This is the Raven's Dream. And now we have the dark reflections, which is the shadow side or the reversal. Check this out. First of all, it's not even put together. And it looks like the charioteer is trying to read the instructions on how to put it together. We have a waning moon. We have one sphinx just laying down, the white one laying down, representing the conscious, laying down. And the subconscious is fully erect and fully at attention. So he's not using his logical mind, represented by the white sphinx. The subconscious is at full attention. So he's somewhere else. His mind is somewhere else right now. He's easily distracted right now. And like you said, it's not even put together. He's not even in a chariot. It's just the parts are laying around. His scepter or his wand is even on the ground here. There's no power here at all. It's not put together. It's not harnessed. It's very uneven, which the balance is one of the most important parts. Remember, I talked about alignment and divine timing. There's no alignment here. And there certainly isn't any divine timing. You can't have divine timing if there's no alignment. Everything is off. Nothing's put together right. He needs to get his shit together big time. Come on, buddy. You're way behind schedule. Am I right? You know, we got this one looking at, it's almost looking at us thinking, can you believe this guy? And it almost looks like this Sphinx is rolling his eyes. Yeah, it's all kinds of not working out. All right, so that was the Chariot and the Rider-Waite Smith, the Astromatrix Tarot, the Raven's Dream Tarot, and the Dark Reflections Tarot. So tell me how you guys interpret the Chariot in your tarot decks. Leave me your explanation down at the description box. Please give this video a like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Please visit my website if you'd like to book a reading with my reader at Bobby Fierro at Robert Fierro Tarot. Visit his channel. He's awesome. He does amazing deck reviews, interviews all the time, live readings. He is so awesome. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. One of the best readers I've ever had read for me. You can also visit my website for my herbal store. Purchase all kinds of things. I have holistic healing products and I have ritual and spell aids, but just remember to enter the code word all caps veiled to get free shipping. That is only available for my YouTube viewers, so don't miss out on that. That is my gift from me to you. If you'd like to financially support this channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. All the instructions are down below, or you can just scan this QR code right here, but absolutely no pressure. Just live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.